In John chapter 6, we have the bread of life discourses, and this is a very clear teaching of the real presence of Christ in the Eucharist. Now, in verse 16, he does this amazing miracle of walking on the water. We've already had the multiplication of loaves, which is in all four Gospels. It's a very important miracle. It's a sign that points to the Eucharist. But they're still misunderstanding and not going further. They're just seeing him as a bread king. He withdraws to the mountain alone. The disciples go down. They get in boats and they start to sail or row across the Sea of Galilee to Capernaum. And then Jesus joins them. And there's this big storm, right? They're afraid. And he tells them, "It is I, do not be afraid." And they wanted to take him into the boat, but the boat immediately arrived at the shore to which they were heading. So he sees them through the storm. It is I. That is the name revealed to Moses from the burning bush. I am who am. It speaks of the eternity of God, that he doesn't have a beginning and an end. He is eternal. He is all-powerful. And certainly he is greater than this world, its creation. He can see us through the storms of this life, that he is always present to us. He's always there to strengthen us if we trust him. You know, if we look at Psalm 77, it's a recounting of the Exodus events. And 77 verse 17 says, "The waters saw you, God, the waters saw you and lashed about, trembled even to their depths. The clouds poured down their rain, the thunder has rumbled, your arrows flashed back and forth, the thunder of your chariot wheels resounded, your lightning lit up the world, the earth trembled and quaked. Through the sea was your path, your way through the mighty waters. Though your footsteps were unseen, you led your people like a flock under the care of Moses and Aaron." I love that image for two things especially. It's almost like the sea is roiling, is in this big storm because God is walking upon it. And that Jesus, God, led the people. He was going in front of the people. His footsteps were unseen, but when they crossed that Red Sea, they were following the Lord. They were trusting in him. And we are called as well to trust God through the storms of life. And he will see us through those storms. He is with us. He is always leading us. He's always present to us if we rely and trust and believe in him. And I think of the Eucharist especially. There we can go and adore him, spend time with him, receive grace. Receive that grace that can quiet our hearts, that can help us to be strong, that can help us to persevere in doing his will. His footsteps, though unseen, are leading us. And even though we can't see him with physical sight in the Eucharist, by faith we know he is with us because he is the one who is and always was and will be.